star and quite the game, Prasham. I think this is the most demotivated I've been after the game, even though we drew against Everton. That was so bad. I don't know what to
To
say.
be honest, Vishesh, before the game only, I didn't feel like watching this one. Like, I felt like this game has no meaning in the context. I'm more excited to watch Premier League games nowadays, and I was just like, this one-off games in the middle of the entire sort of run of Premier League games we've been having. And again, that not a banana skin game because West Ham are a good side, but it's that kind of game where you know they're going to bring it to you, that you know that they're going to give you a tough fight, and that's exactly what happened today. I mean, this is the only thing that they could have won realistically, and they went all out for it. They played their best team that
I
they
don't
could
think
have.
so. I don't
You
think
know,
so, Prasham. I think they sat back. They didn't. There was
no.
no
So by the
intention
by,
for
no no
West
no
Ham.
no. So by what I mean, they went all out for it. Is that they wanted to win the game, and the way they could have won the game is sit back, and get a Thomas Suchek header or a Craig Dawson or whatever his name is, get a header from him in. I mean, we've seen Moyes' teams do this from close quarters, and it's painful to watch. We didn't. I mean, I don't know how many times I've said this after a game, but when will we start taking our chances? Like, what is wrong with this team? Like, why can't you just finish off sitters? It's like sitter after sitter after sitter after sitter, and you're just sitting there and wondering, like, is to some of these goals, I mean, I think I'd have put them away, to be honest. And Marcus Rashford, man, if this was Dan James, if Dan James is performing the way Rashford is, the entire internet would have sort of slammed down on Dan James and abused him and ridiculed him and called him sort of this Welsh pace merchant. Whereas Marcus Rashford at this point is nothing better. He's an English pace merchant. He just
You know, I,
runs and runs and
you know,
runs and
I
runs.
heard somewhere that Fred is like the Brazilian Cleverly. Honestly, I think, and I want to put this out. Like everyone would say, Donny Van de Beek didn't have a good game, and I agree with him. Donny Van de Beek didn't have a great game. He did not do something that would grab our attention. But Ole needs to understand Donny Van de Beek and Fred do not go. Fred slows the pace
But
of the
Vishesh,
game
I
so
kind of
much.
disagree with you here as well.
Mhm.
I think Van de Beek was having a fine. I think he was all right. I mean,
That's the thing.
if
That's the
for
thing.
example,
Prasham. He was all right. He was slinging those 5 yard passes and doing that. The thing
but
is,
Vishesh, what are you going to
for
expect
him
from
to
a guy
hold.
who doesn't play any football?
I agree with you, Prasham. I agree with you. But my point is, you need to play the right men with him. I just think Fred isn't the right guy to play alongside him. I think Fred does not know how to make that first pass
Vishesh, forget that. What I am
to
saying,
Van de Beek.
forget that. Forget that. What I'm saying is totally different. It's forget a FA Cup game against the Premier League team. If you don't play any football or any sport or don't do anything and you're just sitting there for like 2 months and then suddenly I throw you into playing a five-a-side game, you are not going to be able to produce anything. This guy is being thrown into a game against the Premier League side. What are we expecting out of him? It's so unfair. Like he doesn't even come
No,
on as a
Prasham.
substitute. And
My
again,
my argument isn't that Van de Beek's a bad player. My argument is Fred was not up
no,
is
I am saying
cannot make
Vishesh, you
that
play
final
anyone with
pass.
Van der Beek, poor guy is going to not be able to show what he's made of because what are the odds of success for him? Everything is stacked against him. But forget Van der Beek. Talk about Rashford. How many more games is this guy going to play? He
Prasham,
plays
Prasham,
entire games
Prasham.
without getting substituted.
Let me tell you this, and I put it on the group as well. That at halftime I said if we bring on Cavani and it's for Greenwood and not for the likes of Martial or Rashford, I'd be pissed. Aren't you? I know Rashford is an agenda that needs to be spoken about, but why is Greenwood always the scapegoat according to you? The guy's improving. Like his overall game is improving compared to Rashford and
I think
Martial.
Vishesh, it boils down to the trust Oli has in the players who he thinks in his mind can produce a moment where they'll just individually take the game away. Now, again,
Mhm.
like as bad, I think Rashford has been pathetic this season. And I'm going to use the word pathetic. But when it matters, he hits a shot from random way and it takes a deflection and goes in. Somehow he just manages to score. And that is what, I mean, today technically
Again
he
the
got the
assist
assist.
was
Yeah, technically he got the assist
yeah.
today. So the numbers are adding up for him, so he stays on. I think Martial had a decent game today. I don't think he deserved to be taken off. What I don't understand is why bring Brandon Williams and Luke Shaw both on. I did not quite get that substitution. I mean, Oli spoke so many things about Amad Diallo in his press conference. I thought at least we'll get to see 5-10 minutes of him. But then again, I mean, we couldn't put the game to bed, so I think that
Prasham, you
was
don't
his
understand.
rubbish.
Manchester United wants to increase their under 23 views. So they won't put Dial Ahmad into the first team till under 23s don't get some more
So
views on TV.
I don't know, man. I think this game was. I mean, we're just talking about random things here. I mean, this game was
Prasham,
so.
let me just sum it up because this is like a nonsensical point. But sad game. We got the result. We're through to the quarterfinals. You personally believe that this is now our best chance of winning silverware, if I'm
But
not
I've
mistaken.
always believed. So I thought the EFL was the best chance. We bottled it.
Hmm.
After that, I've straight away said this is our best chance because Europa already you see so many fixtures are changing, where they'll be played, what will happen, so much uncertainty. We can't rely on that. Today, the only thing I have to say, I have to give Oli credit that at least he gave Bruno a rest. At least he didn't play him for the full. But then it didn't matter because Bruno technically ended up playing about 50-55 minutes of the game anyway. So, I mean, at least that worked in our favor that some players got rest and all that. Yeah, you got to win this one. This is the only one we can realistically win, unless you think that we're yet in a title race, which is deluded. I'm back to saying that. But yeah, all in all, it is what it is. We got the win. We had the chances. We could have finished it off in the 90. We should have finished it off in the 90. But again, United don't seem to do anything easily nowadays. So, well, we played 120 minutes. We won the game. Captain McSauce is what I'm calling him. Captain McLongshots is what people are calling him. Uh, he's again turned up with an important goal in an important time. Very good finish, well taken goal. So yeah, he's adding goals to his game, which is a positive sign. And that's about it, man. That's about it. I mean, I don't have much to say. I mean, I think it was
I
a
guess that
pathetic
wraps
game.
it up, Prasham. I think a 1-0, very low performance, low attitude, not up to the mark game, but we take what result we get. Let's go on to the West Brom game in the league, and hopefully we can go back to winning ways against the relegation side. You guys, that's about it. Do let us know what you think about the game in the comments below. Um, who do you think we're going to be playing in the next round? Would it be an easy fixture? Probably Bournemouth will go to City. But that being said, do like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.